All right, everybody. So this is the Steeda reverse lockout for the 2015 to 2023 Mustang. It's good for both EcoBoost and V8 manuals because they both come with the MT82. This is the new shift knob I installed from WC Lathe Works, and I'm going to remove this now so we can start on installing this reverse lockout. One problem a lot of people have with these stock reverse lockouts is it's technically a two-piece and it uses glue down here to hold it in place. In some cars, the glue has actually like dissolved and then the reverse lockout comes apart and you can't even get it in reverse anymore. So for one thing, I like the way this black is going to look better, and two, it's just I noticed this kind of rattles and vibrates against the metal of this shift knob, since this is not a factory shift knob. I'm hoping that this being a different, like, thicker material will stop that from occurring. So let's get this installed and see what it looks like. With the shift knob removed, there's a little bushing here. You got to be real careful with this because you don't want to get lost. To be honest, when I look at some of the videos online, I feel like this is actually supposed to go underneath the reverse lockout. So I'm kind of wondering if somebody else had a different one on there before and maybe installed the stock one back on. I don't know how they would do that, but it's possible. So then we're gonna actually wait. Let me put this somewhere else. Put this in there. I'm gonna pull out this little tray if I can get to it. Jeez. All right, pull that out and set it aside. Turn off my hazards. Then on the back side of this, you gotta be real careful not to break your. There's clips on this little guy, which it looks like maybe these have already been broken at some point. Second, I gotta set this down. Okay, so removing this guy with the clips is going to feel like you're breaking it. Scared the crap out of me because these clips actually hold on really tight and there's no way to press them in to get it to pop up. So you literally just have to pull evenly with one hand on this end, one hand on this end. You just pull up until they pop. It kind of scared me, but it's off now. So okay, so not a great situation here. I've actually, just found out that this thing has been broken in the past. I wondered because the front has already kind of come up before and it looks like it's cracked right here. Really cheap garbage that Ford offers for this. It's kind of shitty. And this was already busted under there. So somebody in the past has either like tried to do this mod and fucked it up and then just put it back and hope nobody'd ever notice. Or I don't know what else, because this piece is not supposed to separate from this. So I'm gonna have to like super glue this down once I get this thing back in there. It really kind of blows. I might eventually look into see if there's like an aftermarket version of this. But for now, this is what I'm gonna have to do. It kind of sucks. Anyway, for the stock shifter, there's these tabs. You got to pop these tabs, and then the whole reverse lockout comes out. So I'll do that now. Okay, we got it off. Just used a little straight slot screwdriver to kind of press these tabs out. You got to wiggle a little bit, and it eventually comes off. This part's where there's glue on the inside of this that holds it together, and you actually just have to separate that glue. You just use one of the straight slot screwdrivers again to do that. So I'm going to work on that right now. Oh, there we go. Actually, it just separated. There we go. Okay. Wow. As you can see, Ford did not really give a shit about making this car very nice. This is the cheapest plastic piece of garbage I've ever seen. Now I just got to separate this from the... just going to kind of peel this away. You just got to kind of work at it. All right, and that's that. Now, from what I can see online, there's stitching right here, and you just have to kind of peel like one little stitch away. I might have to grab a little knife, and that's just to allow you to get the new reverse lockout. See how it won't fit through. I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of snip kind of over here. I'm gonna see if I can just get it with a straight slot screwdriver first. There we go. Okay, so you see I got those two there. I'm hoping now this thing will slip through. It's snug, but that's probably a good thing. Yeah, there we go. See, we're kind of working it around the edge. All right. So that's how it goes on there. And you're supposed to use the supplied zip tie to just go around this rim. All right, that's nice and tight. We're gonna snip this piece off, obviously. All right. We are at the point to reinstall it now, and I think, I noticed some of this stuff was on wrong, I think. This white O-ring here is supposed to go on first and slide all the way down like that, and then there's an actual rubber O-ring that I think is meant to help quell some vibes and stop everything from like vibrating. That thing's supposed to go on top right there, just like that, to stop everything from vibrating. And then we're going to put on our new reverse lockout. So this kind of sucks because my actual chrome piece, this crappy plastic chrome piece, popped off of the underpinnings of this shifter boot. I had to use some super glue kind of underneath this, where it like hooks together with the shifter boot plastic, and it doesn't really sit in there perfectly anymore. Like, I can't get it to fully seat down. So I'm not super happy about it. I think because of this, I'm going to end up buying a new chrome ring and shifter boot assembly. But honestly, like, if that hadn't happened, which for what it's worth, it was already busted partially before I got the car. Somebody definitely tried this before and broke some of the tabs off under there, and then they just kind of put it back in. And I always noticed before, this part came up a little bit anyway. It wasn't as bad as it is now, but somebody had already done what I just had to do, which was super glue underneath there. So it is what it is. It's something I'm going to fix in the future, and you know how project cars go, little things never quite go right. So, but if we look at the finished product of the Steeda reverse lockout, I mean, it's really nice. Like, it looks so much better with that shifter now. I turn the car on. We'll go into reverse, and we are moving in reverse. So it's working good. I really like the way it looks. I just hope this chrome ring at least holds together enough to last a little while longer till I can get a nice, better one in there. Might use this kind of time to install a metal ring too, and a new shift boot instead of this chrome plastic ring, but we'll see. I gotta take a look around the aftermarket and see what's available. I also really need to clean the inside of my car. I'm noticing little like watermarks and stuff from drinks and things, and yeah. Anyway, that's just hope you guys liked the video. Oh, sorry, my music turned on. I hope you guys liked the video. We've got a new reverse lockout. It looks way nicer. It doesn't appear to move as much as the stock one did either. I feel like that might be partially because the previous owner installed this wrong, but at the same time, it might be partially because this is just a better, thicker material. So I really like the way it looks, and it looks far better with this shift knob. Like, that looks amazing, I think.